Hi everybody, I am back today with a Maggie Holmes on Monday video for you. I am being joined by Gwen and Joanna, and I'll post links to their channels below. I'm also going to use these gorgeous sea glass sequins from Spiegelmom scraps and pair them with a couple of mix and match items from Maggie Holmes. So I have the Sunny Days 12 by 12 paper pad, which the colors in the 12 by 12 paper pad actually match the greens and pinks in the Garden Party collection. So I also pulled the Garden Party out because these two collections have very, very, very similar color palettes, and I knew I could mix and match them. So I'm flipping through the 12 by 12. I am looking specifically for those shells that I had fussy cut, and I'm looking specifically for this paper because I want to fussy cut those little circles as well. And here you can see how perfectly those colors from Garden Party match the colors in the Sunny Days collection. So if you have some Sunny Days collection and you want to freshen it up a little bit, grab some Garden Party because they actually do look really, really good together. Okay, I am just flipping through this 6x8. I know that I want to map my photos and keep my background white, nice and bright and clean. So I've chosen these two pattern papers. One is like a pink and one is a cool stripe, and I'm going to use them. I'm going to map my photos. I'm going to use a pretty big mat. So I really kind of want you to be able to see that pattern behind because we are using a white background today. My project today is one that I didn't have a plan when I started scrapbooking. I knew, I wanted to use the photos. I want that sun-kissed wood veneer to be my title. But as to where I wanted things to go, how I wanted my page set up, I generally go into projects with an idea of some sort, but this one I really didn't. So I'm starting by fussy cutting. I am going to cut a whole bunch of circles out of this paper. I think I fussy cut about half of it. So now let's go ahead and put all of these elements together. I'm going to kind of move my photos around. You can see here I really had no idea where I wanted to put them. I decide that I like them there. And then I know I want to use this sun-kissed wood veneer. Over in the Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group, our monthly product focus for April is stash busting our wood veneer. So I have been adding it and being mindful to add it to a lot of my projects this month. And that one was perfect. That is from Colorcast. It's been floating around my scrapbook room for a really long time. So it was time to get it onto a page. Now I'm coming through here. I'm getting all these beautiful fussy cut circles. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to use these circles as bases to create my clusters. So I always have a little acronym I use. Let's make some clusters. And that stands for start with your large pieces, move on to your medium pieces, add some small pieces, and then finally a little bit of confetti to sprinkle and sparkle around your page. And so these circles are going to be my L, my large base pieces that I can then cluster up on top of. I am putting some of them off the edge of the page and kind of making it so that they help your eye to move through all of the different elements. On top of the circles, I'm going to go ahead and use these fussy cut shells. My plan had been to use them up, but I do end up not using one little shell. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and kind of put these around the layout. Once I got to about here, I decided it was time to kind of get things in place. I don't like my embellishments. Once I'm ready and I know where I want layers of clusters to go, I want to get them adhered to the page because I don't like them moving around as I put stuff on top. I am also going to use these little tags. I'm going to use them to actually date my photograph. These photos are photos my brother sent me of my niece. They spent a day by the ocean and they made this adorable sandcastle. And these photos are from, I think, September. I am using my Spiegelmom Scraps tabby dots to pop up some of my shells and some of my elements. Love the tabby dots over at Spiegelmom Scraps. They are super easy to use. You get a huge roll of them, and one roll will last you for quite a while. They're really, really awesome. Using my stapler to staple some of these tags together, and then I can just jot down where my niece was and the date right on that little top tag. Now that my medium layers are down, it's time to add some small layers. Small layers in clusters just add a little bit more detail, and they really are great for kind of tucking things in and around elements you may have popped up. You can see here how I'm tucking like the sunglasses and the different things underneath my shells that I popped up just for some layering purposes. So you have lots of fun little elements that you can really look at as you work around my page. And I'm going to do these little shells, the sunglasses. I think I had a bathing suit. I'm looking for things that would work really, really well for these photos because I generally don't scrapbook beachy pictures often. Generally, if I have beachy pictures, they are not mine. They are definitely my brother's or my sister's because I can't be in the sun. I love the ocean, but I can't spend a day out in the sun. So I love that little square. It says something about being in the sun and not being around Wi-Fi. And I thought it was great for this particular page. Now let's add the sea to our clusters, our confetti. I'm going to use sea glass sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps. These sequins were designed by me, and they are part of a themed kit that Jody has in the shop. The kit is called Sparkles by Sarah, and there are 7 different mixes in the kit. All of them were sequin mixes that I have designed through the course of my job and designing career with Spiegelmom Scraps. Love these sequins. Perfect for summer, perfect for ocean pictures. And there are still, I think, 12 or 13 of these kits in the shop. So I'm going to link up my affiliate link in the description box below. If you use that link to purchase a kit, it helps my channel to grow and it helps me to bring you all of this content. And it also lets me know that you like me. I know that sounds like really weird, but whenever I get a referral sale for my sequins, I do a little happy dance. I am adding lots of sequins onto this page. So lots of clusters. I have a white background. I have lots of space here that I can fill in with little sparkles. I am also adding some accent sparkles to the die cuts just for some added layering and added detail. Sequins are my jam. They're like the perfect little finishing touch to layouts, and I just love them so much. And being able to create and design these mixes to coordinate with any collection, any line, any colors I want is so amazing. I love it. So I'm just going to continue to kind of sprinkle these all over my little clusters, and that is where we're going to call this layout finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my clustering adventures, and I hope you'll leave me a comment. Hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, I love my subscribers. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.